Lucy, this is great work from this lesson. Look at impact. Look how different impact looks over here on the new blue on our right. Look how different that looks through impact. So you lost your triangle. This one here is the first swing from yesterday. Lost your triangle. I mean, those wrists are real broken, and the club head. See, it's actually coming up through the top corner of the mat right here, and it came down through the top corner of the mat. Then this, look at this. See, it's coming down through the top corner of the mat, but then it's much lower there through the underneath the corner of the mat, and then those hands and wrists right through there look much more like what we'd see for someone like Nick Price through impact. Much firmer wrist for you through impact, and then getting the divot out front like you're seeing here. And see the club head's following this arc down here. So it's bottoming out in front of the ball. So that's much more what those arms and wrists look like through there, Lucy, when you keep them firmer. And again, this is, there you go. See how the club head's higher here, making impact, going down through the ball, and then it's lower through the underneath the corner of the mat over there as a result. And there you see the ball pop up in the air beautifully. Much firmer wrist, much more looking like the tour player there, as opposed to what we saw starting out yesterday. So again, you've always had a lot of power in your hands and arms, but this kind of loses that power when those arms, like we know, lose a triangle. But now I'm wanting you to think about the last couple of weeks about keeping your wrists firmer too. And you saw how many solid hits you had yesterday. And when you missed it yesterday, they were still airborne, much better misses yesterday than what you tend to have when those wrists are too floppy through impact. That's the first one yesterday. And that was a full swing. This was just starting out. This is a full swing, like the second or third swing of the day. And this was from down the line. Full swing. This is down the line with the triangle swing, with the drill swing, I mean. So see, it looks better for sure. But then this is even better there for sure. When you're trying to do what we did up at the program center 2 or 3 weeks ago, keep those wrists firmer through impact. So that's a good start. That was better. But it got even better as you continue to hit balls with there, Lucy. Yep, like that right there. Much better. Very good look. And it helps your triangle too, as you can obviously see. And here's that one where I drew the arc. You see the ball pop up beautifully. I like how much this helped your triangle, so this one wasn't quite as good. Took a little bigger swing. You hit it fat. See, the club bottomed out before the ball there because you're kind of poking it down with your wrists. And you didn't have your triangle intact there. You got away with it, but you caught it a little fat. The ball popped up in the air and everything, but in the long run, that's not how you want to contact it, is it? So you have that big angle with the club head way in front of your hands there. Whereas on this one, wrists were much firmer through impact. You bottomed the club out in front of the ball. Got the little divot out front. You see that ball taking off well. The wrists are much firmer through impact. And you still have plenty of rehinge there on the follow-through. So you're still getting a good hinge, and in fact a much better rehinge through the ball, unhinge and rehinge through the ball, than what we're seeing right here. That is great work there, Lucy. Yesterday you hit a lot of good shots, and it was fun seeing you kill that one driver when I was cleaning up my equipment there. You and your mom and dad got such a big kick out of that when you ripped that driver so long and straight down the middle. Great work, Lucy. Practice hard here. I'll see you in a couple days. Thanks.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he had some certain weaknesses, we're putting on some strengthening exercises, and he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.